morning, Lavaca County. My name is Lauren Lundy.
And my name is Ryla Mark, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of Have You Heard?
Now for our local news. Last Friday, Hallettsville High School wore pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month to support and honor all those who have lost the fight against breast cancer and those who are still fighting the fight. You are always in our thoughts.
Last Saturday, the 14th, our solar system experienced a total eclipse. For those of you that missed it, hold on tight and get ready to enjoy another one in April of 2024.
This Halloween, Hallettsville is hosting 2 fun opportunities for your child to collect candy. On October 31st, a trunk-or-treat event will take place on the outer ring of the Lavaca County Courthouse. Local businesses will be handing out candy from 5:30 to 7:30. If you're interested in handing out candy or donating candy, contact 361-772-0540.
Also, on the 31st, the St. Peter's Lutheran Church in Hallettsville will also be hosting a trunk-or-treat event from 5:30 to 7:30 in the north parking lot on 2nd Street.
Just a reminder, 2nd Street will be closed to parking during this time for the safety of the trick-or-treaters.
Today, October 20th, HBNN is hosting our open mic night at the Hallettsville First United Methodist Church. Join us tonight to see our local talent in action for a fee of $2.
As National Hispanic Heritage Month winds down, we are recognizing one of Hallettsville's most upstanding community members, Miss Anita Barrera Rocha.
Thank you for joining us today. After attending high school here in Hallettsville, where did you attend college and how did you end up back here in Hallettsville?
Well, I was born in Hallettsville.
Yes, ma'am.
And but my parents moved to Rosenberg for about 8 years, and then we moved back. They moved back rather, and so I've been here ever since.
Yes, ma'am.
Been here ever since. I did not graduate, but attained my GED later, and I went to Victoria College. I've got 2 certificates, an associate degree in management, and so.
Very nice.
That's it. So.
You've been a member of the VFW Ladies Auxiliary for quite some time. How did you get involved with that, and what's your role now?
Okay, it's about 47 years.
Wow.
I remember, yeah. And my ex-husband was in the Navy, and 2 of the veterans pursuing him to join the VFW, so he did, and then I joined a month later, and so the rest is history. Right now, I serve as treasurer, auxiliary treasurer, but I've had several offices, even in the district level. I've been district president. At the state level, I've had several chairmanships.
Wow.
And at the national level, I even served as a chairman, hospitality chairman.
Wow.
Now, my greatest thrill there was, I don't know if y'all are familiar, y'all are too young, but Max Gale, he played on Barney Miller. I had to help him.
Wow.
I had to host him. And he was just the nicest actor. I mean, he was no airs about him or anything. So that was a highlight.
Very
for me.
exciting.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure.
And right now with the VFW, I'm co-hospital chairman for what we do is we serve our veterans in the nursing homes. Mm-hmm. We buy 3 gifts a year: a birthday, Veterans Day, and Christmas.
That's so
That's
wonderful.
very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
And you're also involved in the Lavaca County Extension Education Association.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just tell us a little bit about what the organization does for our community and your involvement in that organization?
Yeah. I've been a member for 28 years. Yesterday we had a luncheon, and we have an annual luncheon to where we hosted and invite the county officials. So they'll come and they'll come and eat with us, and we present them a bogus check for all the volunteer hours that we've done over the year. So this year we had over 4,000 hours.
Oh, wow.
And so they
Very
put
good.
an amount on an hour, and I think it was like $100 and something $1,000 check. So.
Wow. That's
It's quite a bit.
very awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So our objective is to strengthen, develop, coordinate, and extend the adult education to improve the quality of life for families and communities, and in cooperation with Texas A&M.
That's awesome. That's
We serve as a medium for charitable educational interests. Once a year we have an annual raffle and bake sale. The money derived from that goes to 3 scholarships for the seniors in our local schools, and then we give to the 4-H. So,
Very nice.
yeah.
So you're also a big Brahma fan. What is it that brings you back to Brahma football every year?
Well, once a Bramer, always a Bramer.
Yes, ma'am.
In high school, I was in the pep squad.
Very
I was in
fun.
the pep squad, so I guess that's where it all started. And then I just attend the games. I haven't always had someone playing, but I just love to watch them. I just love to watch them. So.
You also have a large family in Hallettsville. What is that like, being able to have everyone so close?
Oh, that's awesome. I am very blessed, and I will tell you how many I have.
Okay.
I've got 5 children, 16 grandchildren, 23 great-grandchildren,
Wow.
and in November, my first great-great-granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
4
great.
step-grandchildren and 2 step-great-grandchildren. So that's
Wow.
Wow, that is a big family.
I have an awesome and loving family.
Ms. Barrera, other than these past organizations that we mentioned, is there anything else that you're involved in the Lavaca County, in the county?
Well, I had been involved in the Housing Authority, the Housing Authority Board, for about 30 years. And I've served on many committees in the city. And one year I was nominated for Citizen of the Year.
Wow, that's an honor.
And I'm very active in my church. I belong to the Altar Society, Rosary Leader, Eucharistic Minister,
Very
member of the
nice.
Catholic Daughters and stuff. So, and I was also president and treasurer of the Hallettsville Little League.
Wow,
That's exciting.
That's a lot of community involvement there.
Yes, it's a lot over the years. So
Yes, ma'am.
I've gotten to where I'm at that age where I kind of want to just kind of dwindle down.
Yeah,
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
start-
I would like some me time.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. That's very understandable.
No, but I attend and do what I can with the Catholic Daughters.
That's
So,
great.
You've done so much for our community. Thank you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much.
And
Thank you for having me. I
well,
appreciate
thank you
it.
for
course.
coming out and taking time out of your day to let us have this opportunity to interview you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Now let's go to Monty Thigpen to hear the latest about our Brahma and Lady Brahma sports teams.
Hi, my name is Monty Thigpen, and welcome to Sports on Have You Heard, where we cover your favorite Lavaca County teams. Today, I will be recapping last week's games for both the Brahmas and the Lady Brahmas. On October 6th, the Brahmas took on the Columbus Cardinals. It was a one-score game until the fourth quarter when the Cardinals took a huge lead and never looked back. On October 13th, your Brahmas faced Hempstead Bulldogs for their 5th home game. The Brahmas took an early lead thanks to Jayshawn Price with one of his 4 touchdowns that happened in the first half of the game. A couple of long passes to Rayshawn and Lane got us into the red zone for Price to run it in yet again. The game was never really a close game. Our defense never really got beat all night and never allowed them to score a single point all night long. It was an embarrassing game for Hempstead, but a great game for the Brahmas. Our Lady Brahmas have continued to struggle as they lost their last 3 games of district play against Yoakum, Palacios, and Industrial. Tonight, they will be taking on the Rice Raiders in Rice. They beat them earlier this season. Let's hope they can do it again. Cross country has been doing amazing as usual. On Monday the 9th, they ran the district meet in Yoakum, and Elizabeth Felsman came in second. Juliet Davenport placed 5th, and Darby Phillips placed 7th. The girls ended up getting second as a team. On the boys' side of things, Josh Griffin placed 1st, John Dean placed 9th. The boys placed 3rd as a team. The regional meet is the 23rd of October in Corpus Christi. Good luck, cross country. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Have You Heard.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Monty, for that sports report. We're proud of all of our athletes.
Now let's hear our weather from Peyton Matheson.
Good morning, Lavaca County. My name is Peyton Matheson, and here's your weather outlook for the next week. This weekend, we will be looking at warmer weather with highs of low 90s and lows in the lower 60s, with a partly cloudy sky. Perfect for a morning walk or a college football game. This next weekend, we will be looking at warmer weather as well, with highs in the mid-80s and lows in the lower 60s. Tuesday through Saturday, though, you might want to carry an umbrella. There is a chance of scattered thunderstorms. Next weekend, thunderstorms are to be expected as well, with highs of low 80s and lows in the lower 60s. That's all the weather for today. And now back to Summer and Cody with the Ag Report.
Hello, Lavaca County. My name is Cody Bible.
And my name is Summer Leopold.
And welcome back to episode 4 of Ag in Your World, brought to you by Hallettsville FFA and Hallettsville Brahma News Network.
Our FFA members are practicing hard for their LDE competitions. Leadership development events, also known as LDEs, are designed to demonstrate abilities in public speaking, decision-making, communication, and members' knowledge of agriculture and FFA. The district LDE contest will be next Friday, October 27th at Blinn College, Schulenburg. Hallettsville FFA, let's win the LDE sweepstakes banner. Additionally, the Area 11 LDE competition will be on Saturday, November 18th, which is just under 4 weeks away. We know Hallettsville FFA will represent.
Hallettsville FFA hosted the October 13th football concession stand. Thank you to everyone who helped. FFA members, our next FFA meeting is November 7th. Be there for show entries if you are showing an animal at the Hallettsville Junior Livestock Show. Beginning this year, there are 2 meetings in the month of November. The second meeting will be a kickball tournament on November 13th. FFA members, if you want to play in the kickball tournament, be on the lookout for when the poster to sign up is out. This will be a fun, competitive activity for our members, and we hope that everyone will participate in it.
Booster Meal will be next week, Monday, October 23rd. If you have any money or unsold tickets, please have them turned in by now. FFA members can sign up to work shifts after school or seniors during your off period. Remember, if you want the FFA scholarship, you must help with the Booster Club activities. And livestock exhibitors, don't forget you must attend a minimum of 3 out of the 5 meetings to be eligible for the Hallettsville Junior Livestock Show in January, and 6 out of the 8 meetings to show the following year. And there are 3 meetings left before the show. If you have any questions, you can always ask an FFA officer or an ag teacher.
Every episode, we like to shine a spotlight on our outstanding FFA members. This spotlight goes to Macy Puska, who is serving as the Hallettsville FFA treasurer. Macy is starting her 3rd year as an FFA member and her 2nd year as an officer. Macy participates on the skills team, meats judging team, and prepared public speaking. She shows a goat and commercial heifers at the Hallettsville Junior Livestock Show and commercial steers in Houston and San Antonio. She plays volleyball and softball, and she's a member of NHS, Library Committee, Student Council, 4-H, and is an altar server.
And we'll close with Ag News of the Week. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department is proposing a rule that would require hunters to dispose of deer carcass parts in one of 3 ways. The proposal is meant to help mitigate the spread of chronic wasting disease through improper disposal or movement of carcass parts. Prions, the infectious agents for CWD, are found in the brain, spinal cord, and nervous tissue. Alan Kane, TPWD Big Game Program Leader, said that the goal is to minimize the spread of CWD through carcass parts to the place where CWD is not known to exist. CWD is a fatal neurological disease that impacts members of the deer family, including white-tailed deer, mule deer, elk, red deer, and Sitka deer. It is a slow, progressive disease. Infected animals may not show outward signs of the illness for years. According to the Texas Animal Health Commission, infected animals shed prions through saliva, urine, feces, blood, or soft antler material. Deer carcasses can also spread the disease.
The rule would require hunters to take whole carcasses off the property. Hunters who do not take the whole deer carcass straight to a processor would be required to dispose of all deer parts that are not retained for cooking, storage, or taxidermy in a method outlined in the new rule. One method of disposal is throwing the parts into a dumpster that goes to a landfill permitted by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality to receive such waste. If you don't have that option, you could bury those unused carcass parts in your backyard or back pasture, as long as they're 3 feet deep and covered by soil so scavengers can't grab those carcass parts and distribute them across the landscape. The third method is returning the unused parts to the property where the deer was harvested. The proposed rule doesn't really change a lot for a hunter other than where carcasses can be disposed of. The rule, if implemented, would impact deer hunters statewide, not just those in CWD containment or surveillance zones. Hunters would still be able to quarter deer on the property where they're hunting and take it home to finish processing it, but the bones, organs, and waste need to be disposed of properly or buried.
Thank you for tuning in to Ag in Your World, brought to you by the Hallettsville FFA. We hope that you return for our next episode, airing November 3rd on Have You Heard?
Thank you for that information about our local FFA chapter.
We want to say a special thank you to our sponsors: Edward Jones, Shamrock Movers, TDECU, CH Graphics, Forever Last, Benedettini Cabinets, City Motors and Edna, Plum Perfect Plumbing, Texas Elite Therapy, and Judy Drozd.
If you or your company are interested in sponsoring us, please contact our advisor, Christy Opiola, at 361-798-2242, extension 384.
Once again, I'm Lauren Lundy.
And I'm Ryan Marek. Thank you for joining us for today's edition of Have You Heard?
See you next time.